there, Lionesses. This is Bobby Carlton. I'm the publisher and editor-in-chief of Lioness magazine for the female entrepreneur. I'm also the founder of Innovation Women, an online speaker bureau for entrepreneurial, technical, and professional women. Today, we're talking to Ruche Mittal. She is the founder of HEN, which stands for Her Entrepreneurial Network. Her Entrepreneurial Network is a platform to bring Indian women entrepreneurs together to inspire, inform, and support each other. Welcome, Ruche. Thank you for joining us today. So tell us all about HEN and your goals for the organization.
Sure. Thank you so much, Bobby. Thank you for the warm introduction and for inviting me over. HEN, as you mentioned, is a community for Indian women entrepreneurs to come together to inspire, inform, support each other, create successful businesses along with balanced lives. We are a complete networking community focusing networking among women entrepreneurs, and we've structured our networking activities in 4 verticals. We focus on networking with peers, the most common form of networking that we all are aware of. Talking to peers, listening to them, learning from them, sharing with them. Networking with mentors and experts. We often want to, we connect with mentors and we often find limited time to talk to them, or sometimes it's a very formal space. So just being able to connect with people from various fields who are experts and are in our reach and is a space where I can go and question them, get an answer, is networking with mentors and experts. Third is networking with products. As business owners, we all use multiple products for our day-to-day work, right? Right from a Gmail to invoicing tools, to HR tools, to time management tools, project management tools, designing tools, video editing tools. You can go on and on and on, right? So we bring in some of these tools for our members, not with just discounts, but also along with training. And the fourth is networking with for new markets. As a business owner, the most required activity is to reach out to new markets to explore business opportunities. And that is our 4th vertical. And That is what HEN is in a summary.
So you started HEN really as a Facebook group in 2011, but it has grown and expanded so much since that time. I would love to hear you talk about that moment when you realized this was so much bigger than a Facebook group.
Wow. It wasn't like a movement. It was like, we've been doing things on Facebook, and we found ourselves in limitations, like Facebook profiles will always be a type. To connect on Facebook will always be like this. Like there were things that you could just do within that infrastructure. And we needed more elements to our networking, which is when we started thinking, should we be dependent on Facebook, or do we need to create our own platform? And also we wanted to create a space which is custom to our conversation. And India is a big market. We are 80 lakh plus women entrepreneurs in India. And of course, we felt that if there is a platform that is dedicated to Indian women entrepreneurs to come and talk just business over there, nothing else, just business, and custom it to their requirements, it would be a fun thing to explore. And that's how the community platform came into being.
Gotcha. So there are so many challenges that women entrepreneurs have that are, I'll call them universal. We're less likely to get funded. We're still more likely to be responsible for home and family. Obviously, bias, unintended or otherwise. Are there specific challenges to being a woman entrepreneur in India?
Now, like you said, that, most of us around the globe, women are looked upon as the key responsible people around families and homes, and that is a common element that I see across. I've been interacting with a lot of women entrepreneurs across, and that's something that we see in India as well. So I have learned, and my observation says that it's not that we in India have a very different structure than any other so-called developing nation, or even developed nation for that matter. But I feel and believe that we just need to, while bringing up our daughters, we all just need to tell our daughters that even you have the whole power to believe in a dream and live that dream. And you do not need to compromise on family for your dream, not for your dream on your family. It's, you can do it together.
It's a great way to look at it. Are there things that you've learned doing this, supporting all of these women entrepreneurs, that surprised you?
Yeah. It's a new learning every day for me. But one thing that I take away with me all the time is, between all the limitations, all the different kind of scenarios, all the different kind of upbringings and culture that we come from, one thing common that I see, at least with people that I interact with, is their commitment to their vision or their dream, and how each one is working so hard to just balance things in life. And empathy stands for me on top of the list. How you can just with empathy connect with people, and how believing in yourself can help you cross borders, cross your own limitation in your mind. So yes. So I can go on and share stories, like really.
All right. Tell us some of those stories. I mean, you've talked pretty openly with me previously about some of the early challenges you had in your business.
Yeah.
Can you share some of those and some of the lessons that you took from them?
Yeah. So so my lessons were, like I shared with you, I started business way early, like just out of school, and I started freelancing, and in no time I started my own business. And I found myself, stuck with small problems. For example, if in a business you raise an invoice and your customer does not pay you in time, I didn't even realize that I should go and ask that customer to pay. It really took me to almost fall like a bankruptcy to understand that it's okay to go and ask your customer that please pay. You got to pay in time. I started hiring my friends, and I didn't know, that I have to have a border, like there has to be a boundary between a friendship and an employee relationship, right? I learned that on the job. I did my own failures and mistakes, and I learned that. I learned lots of things around project management. I learned importance of money management way too early. I learned importance of taking out salary from my own business, because these are things that I find a lot of us entrepreneurs, we don't give importance to, or we think, it's okay, we're investing money in our own business, it's just fine. But I have learned that you got to pick up money from your business. If you don't, you're not building the business. You're kind of on the opposite leg of it. So
it owns you versus you owning it.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody, I was reading a book, and somewhere I read one of the best things to do for an entrepreneur is to take out his or her salary first from their business before giving it out to others. Because sometimes when you do that, you find yourself more responsible to be able to pay others in time, not by just paying others in time and not taking out your own salary, which is a very common mistake most of the entrepreneurs make, I feel.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
One of the programs that you yourself took advantage of, you're an alumni of the Goldman Sachs 10K program. Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about that program and what you got from it?
Oh, yes. So Goldman Sachs 10K program is initiated by Goldman Sachs to educate 10,000 women entrepreneurs across the world. And in India, when I did the program with them, their education partner was ISB Hyderabad, which is one of the best business schools in India. And, for me, that was like a God-sent program, because, for somebody who's like not graduated and get exposed to that level of professors. And for 3 months, it was like a 3-month program where we were just learning different aspects of business. I learned elements of like negotiation over there. I learned importance of EQ. We all talk about IQ, but how important is EQ in a business was taught to me in that program. And actually, Hen also came out as a result of that program because when I got exposed to so much information and I was able to make sense of that information in my own business, I felt there must be so many more girls like me who would be running business and would want information. Because when you don't know something exists, or you don't know that there is a way of doing something, you don't even have wisdom to choose it. And so I felt, let's create a system where we can just share information. Once information is shared, people choose to use it or not is to their thought process, their liking. But if there is a system, how good would that be? And hence, HEN came into existence. So Goldman Sachs program was very, very important in my life.
Excellent. So what kind of advice do you share for other women entrepreneurs? I mean, we're talking to the audience of people who are going to be hearing this interview. What kind of advice do you have for them?
Wow, I think one is, of course, believe it to achieve it. If we don't believe in ourselves, nobody on this planet will. So that's where the journey starts, right? Believe it to achieve it. I share a lot about money. So I would want you to focus. If you are taking out salary from your business, if you don't have enough, take out small amount, but do take that out. And number 3 is empathy. Empathy is the key, and especially with the world under COVID right now, the way we can build businesses and the way we can make a difference to the society that we live in is bringing empathy as the core element to our being. So yeah, believe in yourself, be empathetic, focus on money.
Great advice. So before we close today, what comes next for HEN? What does the future hold for HEN?
Oh, lots of things. Actually, we have launched HEN platform just 1 month ago, like our big platform. So we are all open for lots of partnerships across the globe, because we want to create a space where women entrepreneurs from different parts of the world, if they can come network and explore business opportunities, will be so, so, so good. So if you are a woman running business and you belong to a community or you run a community of women entrepreneurs, do check us out on www.henindia.com. We are so waiting to partner with you and to make world a smaller place for women entrepreneurs.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity.